Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to day 2 of making training my main priority in life, alongside everything else that goes off in life. So today, it's pretty dark outside, you can see. It's actually pretty early. What time is it? 20 past 7. I'm just about to leave the house to go to work. Now, I'm very, very lucky in that I can be quite flexible with my working hours. We have like a core hour arrangement, which is like 10 and 3 or 10 and 4. Basically, I can start early, finish early, or start late, finish late. And that's never really been something I've taken full advantage of until now. So today, I'm going to go in early. I'm going to hopefully get a lunchtime run. Well, I am going to get a lunchtime run in, positive mentality. And I'm going to finish early and get some training done early evening, because then I actually have a meeting mid-evening, whatever. I can still flex around it. So let's get to work early. Give me the opportunity to get ahead of the day, breakfast, a couple of meetings, and then a lunchtime run. So here we go. Elizabeth is outside. She's just, I don't know what she does with the chickens. She just goes out in the morning, spends about 20 minutes in the garden. Maybe she just sat cuddling them. I'm not sure. Either way, let's get today started, and I will see you later. Forgot to talk about my favourite subject, food. Weighed in this morning, 96.9 kilos, 0.1 kilo off, shredded. Lunches, so I went to a meeting yesterday and they very kindly arranged a vegan lunch for me, which I completely missed. So I picked it up and I packed it for today's lunch. So some chickpea sandwiches, some falafel balls, some sort of samosa, some vegan sausage rolls, is that it? And like an onion bhaji, that'll do, thank you very much. Porridge, got 80 grams of porridge oats, a banana, and 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder. More for the flavour than the actual protein content, but I suppose it does help. 80 grams is a reduction from what I normally have. I normally have 100 grams. No, I've not reduced it because I'm trying to keep an eye on my weight, which I should be doing. We've run out. That's all we've got in the cupboard, so 80 grams is what I've got. And then in terms of snacking, 2 apples, an orange, a banana, and I've got 2 Belvita bars. That's probably a little bit too many Belvita bars, but I'm just bearing in mind if I am running at lunchtime and then I want to train early, like late afternoon, early evening, I'd rather take a Belvita bar with me and have another one of those than be tempted to stop at the shop for a Subway or sweets or whatever else. So yeah, that's food and snacking. I'll take a bottle of squash somewhere when I make that, and yeah, that'll be it. So
okay, good afternoon, lunchtime run time. Now, as has been pointed out to me by Coach Matt, I've not ran enough this week, and I know that's the case. It's just how it's felt. However, I can only control the future, can't I? So today, 5 miles-ish, it's going to be 5 times 2 minutes hard off of 2 minutes recovery as like the set within the run. In the past, I've been doing the last few weeks, my short intervals have been like lifts and pace, still like aerobic, but just, you know, just like a tempo, whereas this is going to be a bit harder. So I'm going to press on a bit. I think over the last few weeks I've been doing the intervals at about 7-minute miling, maybe a little bit quicker. I'm going to try and press on to like maybe 6 1/4, 6 1/2. There are only 2 minutes of time on this, surely they can't be that hard. But just trying to feather the throttle as I ease into this month of training focus. So yeah, I'll see you at the end of the run, and hopefully I can have a good story about a run. So it is annoying having a bigger phone, I can't fit it in my pocket. I have to carry this on a camera. My biceps are going to be massive. Anyway, see you at the end. Oh, run done. I'll leave the stats on screen somewhere now. That was hard. Those 2-minute efforts I ran pretty flat out, if I'm honest. I didn't set off flat out, but I'm just not fit enough to maintain that pace. So it meant that when I got a minute and a bit in, it was like an all-out effort to maintain the pace. I think the first one was slightly downhill, so it was like 6:15. Then the other following 3 were about 6.5 minute mile in, and then the last one was 6:45 or 6:50. That's all I had in the tank, to be honest. But feeling good in that I've got no, like a few weeks ago I was struggling with calf pains when I was trying to run fast. No calf pain today, so that gives me encouragement that I can carry on doing intervals. I just need to make sure I'm running at the right sort of pace. So I was told to do those sort of 8 out of 10 hard. That might have been 9 out of 10, but you know, I'm just finding my feet with how hard rock paces are. But yeah, that was good to get it done. Motivational, getting a run done, getting an effort session done. Many more to come. Anyway, time to get showered, changed, quick bite to eat, then I'll see you later on for a bike sesh.
I always have white bits on my lips when I come in here and do a video clip. I don't notice until I've done the video. Anyway,
Good afternoon, back home, training time. It's currently 20 to 6 and I've just finished my training session. Finished work a bit early because I started early because I've got a lot of meeting to do tonight, so that's enabled me to train early evening and then hopefully train later on as well. So, tonight's session has been a total of 25 minutes at sweet spot, so I did a nice warm up and then got into 10 minutes at 300, that's not going to focus, 310 watts, 10 minutes at 320 and 5 minutes at 335. You will see that the session should have been twice through of that, however I've only done one, as you can see from the gold stars. Reason being, last Christmas when I did this Train Like a Pro series for 2 weeks, I started off way too hard. The first 4 or 5 days, intervals, volume, training, smashed it, and then I completely plummeted because of course I'm not a professional athlete. So I'm really going to ease myself into this. However, that's still a decent amount of training. 4 hours ago I did a run session and then I've done an hour of riding with 25 minutes at sweet spot. So I'm really happy with that, but I'm just feathering the throttle a little bit. Perhaps if I hadn't have ran, I'd done the other 25 minute sweet spot, but that's absolutely fine for today. I'm going to go get a shower, change, something to eat, and then I'm going to claim it. I'm going swimming later. There we go, that makes me accountable. I've got to go swimming. Inspiring seeing Vegan Cyclist's first video go out today by his power testing. Inspiring seeing some of the Ride Harder group battle through these sessions this week and talk about it in our little group. So hopefully this is inspiring some of you guys and girls to get that training done. So I'm going to go and do that. It's absolutely freezing. Liz just headed out for a little run. I did see her poke her head around the door in bright yellow clothing, so maybe I've got a little clip of that now. And yeah, so hopefully I'll see you later at the pool. Elizabeth, just repeat that. I've just said, Liz, I'm just going to go swimming, but before I go, I'm going to do a little clip.
And I said, go away.
How was your run?
Fine, thanks.
How far did you go? How fast did you go? What did you do?
Just over 5k, only really steady, obviously having an easy week ahead of Sunday's 16 miler.
Oh yeah, 16 miles, off-road. Wicked.
Shower time now.
Excellent. I'm going to go swimming, so I'll probably see you shortly after I've swam. You heard it here first, go for a swim. Okay, hello, welcome back. It's now Friday lunchtime. I know what you're thinking. Daniel normally says, oh, I'm going to do this later, and then that thing later doesn't happen. Well, let me tell you, last night I did go swimming. I just didn't take a camera. I'll leave the stats on screen. As the title indicates, it was quite a chatty swim. Seeing people in the pool that I know was a bit distracting, but you know what? I was just there just to get a swim in. So doing like just over 1.5k, that was fine. A mixture of normal swimming, some pool boys swimming with no paddles, some pool boys swimming with paddles. That was about it, I think. So yeah, we'll go swim half an hour of swimming. Good to get it in the bank. That's the first time I've swam twice in a week for a few weeks, so long may that continue and more. Anyway, join me today, Friday lunchtime. Just been out for a run. I'm nearly there now. About 5 miles, 5 times 1 minute pickups in it. So a pickup isn't really a hard interval. It's just a change of pace, just to lift the heart rate a little bit. I deliberately did those on some ups and downs because the events I'm doing next year, Cork, Wales especially, are going to be hilly runs. So I need to get good at running at different paces up and down hills. So that's what I did. Like my fastest 1 minute was just over 6 minute mile in. I think my slowest was maybe 7.5 because of course the different terrain, but I feel okay. Just trying to get into the swing of things running wise. I can't take 4 or 5 days off in a row again. I need to be more consistent than that. So yeah, good stuff so far. Bike session later, see you there. Okay, good evening. I've done my bike session, just did 45 minutes in zone 2. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, they probably have it, probably a feature that came out ages ago and I've just noticed. On Zwift now, on the route selection screen, it gives you a star whether you've done the route or not. So I just picked a short route that I hadn't done before to get the thing ticked off, get a bit more XP, but it was quite motivational just to get 45 minutes done. So real steady sort of zone 2 spin. As I keep mentioning, I'm trying to rein myself in on the bike so I can focus on my running. I'm not fit enough to be able to be going like hard on the bike, hard running, it's just not going to happen. Anyway, so it's quite late on Friday night now. I've walked in the living room and there's Christmas songs playing through the TV. And Elizabeth, you are sat on the sofa right now, but you haven't been sat on the sofa, have you?
No.
What have you been doing?
Cleaning,
yeah.
with Christmas music playing. I'm just having a coffee, so I'm just having a coffee break.
Who signed that off?
Me.
Okay.
Wild Friday night, it is 25 to 10.
Excellent. What are you doing this weekend?
We've got some family friends coming to visit,
yeah.
So that'd be nice to catch up with them. Got a bike session to do tomorrow, and then we've got the 16 mile off-road run on Sunday.
Yes, we have. Okay, so Liz says she's got some family friends coming tomorrow. However,
I'm sidestepping that because I'm going to get some content for this channel. I'm going to meet Dan from UK Bike Fit, who lives locally to me, or is based locally to me. We're going to get some content together for bike fit tips. So thank you to those who fed into that on my Instagram question thing a few days ago. We've got a few topics, a few things I want to cover, but these will come out over the next few weeks. With doing a video every day, I have to spend some time at the weekend getting some like bulk content, because then over the next few weeks I can put that out perhaps on a rest day or a day where perhaps I haven't got time to do a video, that sort of thing. Anyway, so that is it for today and yesterday's video. Hope you enjoyed the Clint interview. I really enjoyed doing it. He was really nervous about it. I was quite nervous about it. I'm glad it's gone down well. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, put it on to watch on the Turbo Training list, because it's quite a long one. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow at 4 PM for another day of training. Number one focus. See you later.